Shalom Aleichem. You all probably felt the earthquake if you live in the tri-state area, and a few things come to mind. First of all, the interesting events that gather all together at this time. In one hand, it's a solar eclipse that we're experiencing. Another hand is this earthquake, and the world powers that are now ready to take it to the next level as what is called World War III. Iran is threatening the world, and it has an ally together with the Russians and the Chinese. So things are really cooking very, very rapidly. And if we take a look at the psukim, we see that this is not a coincidence. It's all pre-planned. When we know that Hashem plans everything, it puts the stage to what is become, we understand that the nevuot are coming true right in front of our eyes. Let's see. First, we'll take a look at what Yoel Perek Gimel spoke about the eclipse that will happen right before Mashiach comes. He says in Perek Gimel that Natati muftim b'shamayim u'ba'aretz. Hashem will give the muftim, all kind of things that will change in the earth and in the sky. And it says there, Hashemesh yafech lechoshech v'hayareach ledam lifnei bo yom Hashem hagadol v'hanora, which means the sun will be darkened. Hashemesh yafech lechoshech will have the solar eclipse. Hayareach ledam, the moon will become color of blood, red. That's what happens in a solar eclipse. The moon becomes reddish. Lifnei bo yom Hashem hagadol v'hanora. This will happen before Hashem appears with Mashiach. And then we have the idea of the earthquake. An earthquake we found in few Nevi'im that speak about it. For instance, Yeshaya Kaf Daled, it says like this: V'aya hanas mikol hapachad yipol al hapachat, v'oleh mitoch hapachad yilaket bapach. All this will happen when ki arubot mimarom niftachu v'yirashu mosdei aretz. The earth itself would be shaken. That's always the terminology of v'yirashu. And then it says ro'ah itro'aha haaretz. The earth will shake, move. Por itporera eretz, mot itmotetna eretz. Noah tanua, it will move. Noah tanua eretz kashikor, just like a person who's drunk. Vitnodeda kim luna, go shaking from one side to another. So we see that all this will happen vaya bayom ahu. On that day that the Navi is referring to is a day that Hashem, before the day that Hashem will appear to the world with Mashiach. We all know the Nevuah in Yechezkel that speaks in length about an earthquake, Vaya bayom ahu b'yom bo Gog al admat Yisrael neum Adonai Elokim, which means at the time of Gog and Magog, the world war of Gog and Magog. By the way, the Malbim explains that Gog and Magog are the two powers of Christians and Muslims, which are the largest by far religions in the world, which are in clashing idealism. Then they can't live together in the same planet. The Muslims are completely opposed to the Christianity. It's not only Judaism, they're opposed to Christianity. And Christians also understand that they have to fight their way in order to survive. So this will be the last war called Gog and Magog, which we all see that now the world stage is getting ready for that very last war, as Iran is threatening the world, and it has allies of the Chinese and Russia against the West, and Europe is becoming in turmoil in ways that we never experienced before, when Muslim immigration takes over, floods the place, and also they're flooding America as well. So the whole world is shaking right now. Iran is threatening, as I said. That is the Nevuah of Yechezkel, that on that day, Ta'aleh chamati be'api, Hashem will get angry. And what will happen? B'kinati be'esh ivrati dibarti, im lo bayom yeh rash gadol al admat Yisrael. Earthquakes will happen in the land of Israel. So we see that although this is talking about the land of Israel, but that's a sign that Hashem is angry. רעשו מפני דגי הים, עוף השמיים, חיית השדה, כל הרמס הרומס על האדמה, כל האדם אשר על פני האדמה, ונהרסו הערים, the mountains will fall down, נפלו המדרגות, the מדרגות, the steps will fall, כל חומה לארץ תיפול, walls will also fall, all this will happen, קראתי עליו לכל הרעי, חרב נאום אדוני אלוהים, חרב איש באחיו תהיה. This will happen at the last war. So we see that all these are happening right now, and it's very interesting that all these little pieces are put together like a puzzle. All of a sudden you see a picture that the Nevi'im spoke about long ago. What about the bracha? People asking me, can you say the bracha after the earthquake? Well, if you experience the earthquake, most people, including myself, didn't even think it was an earthquake. I never experienced an earthquake myself. There was, I think the last time an earthquake happened around this area was 80 years ago. So if you never experienced an earthquake, you didn't know what's happening. I thought they're drilling something underground. So you missed the bracha if you didn't say it k'dei, toch k'dei. Dibur, which is about 2 seconds to the earthquake, which you could say within the earthquake or right after, within like a couple of seconds. But if you miss that and then you realize people are talking, oh, there was an earthquake, you can't say the bracha anymore. But the bracha would have been, as the Shulchan Aruch says in Siman Resh Kav Zayin, al reidat haaretz, when the earth shakes, moves, you say, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, oseh maaseh vereshit. Or you could say, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, shekocho ugvurato maleh olam. Bezrat Hashem, we should not experience this earthquake again. We should not need to say those berachot, but these are the brachot that one needs to say. You just remember that those are the brachot you say on thunders and lightnings, so then you can remember, hopefully not needed anymore.